count mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos. So official with the vibe, you can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Damian Cryer. Man, it's like it's almost 2:30 in the morning, bro. Look at this. I hope you guys can see that. I'm gonna try to get this zoom. So basically, you know, you guys know, like, the old crazy stuff that's been going on, bro. Like, I went to a spot yesterday, you know, to try to do something nice for her birthday and stuff. You know, her 29th birthday. You know, try to show a little bit love. And I actually had my own spot yesterday. The other night, when I dropped that video at my house, it's because I had seen this particular vehicle like parked catty corner from my house at a stop sign. But after I did that video that night, I was talking to my loved ones and my family and stuff, and they was advising me, yo, listen, you need to get out that house. You know, if it's who you think it is, which I confirmed, I know exactly who it is. But they were saying, if you think that you know who it is and they know where you live at and stuff, and they showing other people where you live at, you need to go ahead and get up out of there for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? So that night I ended up leaving my house and I came to this place right here where I'm at, you know, just to get away, you know, for like a couple of days or a night or so. So yesterday I was actually here when I did the video before I went out to meet Love by Erica to surprise her for her birthday. And so I went ahead and checked out of here yesterday. It's crazy. I checked out of here yesterday and took all my stuff home. And when I took all my stuff home to unpack it, I went ahead and went to the store and got Erica some flowers. Went and got her a little money, you know, out the bank and stuff to be able to bless her for her birthday. Got her a birthday card and stuff. So yesterday, when I went to Erica's location where she was at to surprise her with everything, I ended up filming parts of the video. You know, You know, where Erica was really emotional in the video. She was, you know, I believe her tears was tears of enjoyment. I think her tears was tears of sadness. But most importantly, I think her tears were tears of appreciation. So what I did was, you know, after I left Erica, I actually stayed for a little bit. She allowed me to stay with the kids for a little bit. And, you know, she was pretty much talking to her family most of the time, you know, her loved ones. And I played with the kids and stuff and sat with Cam and Dion and stuff and, you know, watched a little TV with them or whatever, ate a little cake with them and stuff like that. So, you know, Erica was expressing to me that it was time for her to shut it down because, you know, her son Cam has school tomorrow, you know, which is Monday, which will be later on this morning. Again, it's almost 2:30 in the morning right now. That might actually be 2:30 a.m. right now. Yeah. It's 2:24 right now. So she was just letting me know that it's best I go ahead and leave because she had to get her son in bed, bathed in bed. And she thanked me and appreciated me for, you know, doing what I had to do, you know, and I was extremely happy that she showed her appreciation with the tears, the smile when she opened that door, looking the way that she looked. So last night, I ended up going home. And I was actually sitting at my dinner table. You guys know that big brown table that I sit at to do my reactions at and stuff like that. I was sitting at my dinner table going over my notes for what I needed to do for this coming up week. And as I was sitting at the table, somebody beat on my door. Somebody beat on my front door. Obviously, nobody can beat on my back because I have a privacy fence up, so it's impossible to actually get through my backyard. So somebody beat on my front door. So, you know, I went and answered the front door, and there was nobody at the door. So I said, this is crazy. So as I'm standing in the front door, I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe that was the television. It just sounded like somebody was beating at the front door. So I went back at my dinner table. I opened my little notes up and started reading it. Somebody knocked at my front door again. So this time, I grabbed what I have to grab, and I walked to the door with it in my hand this time. And this time I said, who is it? In a real deep voice. Nobody said nothing. I waited like maybe, I don't want to say a minute. I waited like 35, 40 seconds. I opened the door real fast, like snatched it open. And I'm like, nobody's there. So I said, okay. Now this is after the video dropped last night, guys. This is after the video dropped of me surprising Love by Erica for her 29th birthday. So, third time. 25, 30 minutes go by. I'm on the phone talking to one of my brothers in Indiana, telling my brother what just happened. And do you know, somebody knocked at my door again. Third time I went to the door, I turned my porch light on, I looked through the peephole, somebody had something over the knob. They had a finger or something over the hole, or I couldn't look out the hole. So you know what I did? I called the cops. I went ahead, I didn't open the door this time. I didn't even open the door. I wasn't finna be that stupid. So I went ahead and I called the cops. I had the police to come out to my house last night. And they took like, I swear it seemed like 25 or 30 minutes for them to get there. And that's crazy, man, because there's a lot of police officers here. And I see them in my neighborhood every single day, like riding around and stuff. But it took police 25, 30 minutes to even get to my residence. I'm like really upset. So I just told them what had happened. I guess there was actually 2 squad cars that pulled up. While one of the officers was in the doorway talking to me, you can see the other squad car kind of just like going around the block with like the little light on and stuff or whatever. Which by that time, whoever it was already gone. So as you guys know, I have a camera on the front of my house that actually looks down at the door. I also have one above my back door. So just for some odd reason, the camera above my front door was not activating or not working at the time. I find that very, very odd. The camera above my front door was not working or not activated at the time. So I'm like, wait a minute now, something's not right, because I can see my cameras from my phone. If I'm like away from home and I pull my cameras on my house up, I can just tap on the app, it opens my cameras up. But I open it up and the camera on my front door did not show. As you can see, the black right there, that's the front door camera. The whole black spot right there, all the rest of the cameras in my house are fine. The one by my front door, as you see, is black, it is malfunction. So I made the police report. I talked to the police officer. There wasn't a whole lot that they could do, but like ride around the neighborhood. I explained to them that I filed a report yesterday at the police station where I gave the police officers a recording of an individual telling another individual that they were gonna, what would you think if my life ended on my son Damon's birthday? I also gave them a photo. No, it was 2 photos of a SUV that was catty-cornered from my house the day before. I also informed them about the video that I had dropped last night pertaining to the situation. And so I went ahead and agreed that I left my house. And I end up winding right back up to the same place that I ended up coming the night before when I seen the vehicle parked catty corner from my house, because I was a little nervous And I just, I just don't want to be there and take a chance, because what if somebody had really ill intentions of doing something to me? So as you guys can see, I am outside of the place that I'm at. I couldn't sleep very well, and I'm like, I'm just gonna come outside and just do this video for you guys real quick, man. And kind of just bring you guys up to speed of what's going on. It's a lot of weird stuff going on. Again, like I said in the earlier videos, 2 videos ago, I don't know why certain things are actually taking place right now, the way that they're taking place. But it's some really, really strange stuff going on, man. It's some really, really strange stuff going on where I felt like I was being stalked. And then it's been actually proven that I'm definitely being stalked. It's real. It's 100% real. So I felt like I was, last night I left my house to come to this place to get away, because I felt just a little bit threatened. But tonight I felt like I was actually forced to actually leave my house, which is costing me more money to pay for where I'm at now. Yes, you guys got the excuse how I'm dressed. I'm actually in my night clothes. I have this robe on. And I am like really, really upset. I'm very irritated, man, because I think the stuff that's going on is childish, man. And like I said, I don't really take jokes lightly. And if this is the same people that I felt that is watching my moves, if they seen my video, they know I made a police report. And now I think that they're really playing a very, very dangerous game, because now, we talking about putting lives at risk, bro. We talking about really putting lives at risk. My family has been in contact with me all day yesterday. I mean, I'm talking my brothers, my cousins, my aunties, my uncles. People are ready to come down here and see what's going on. And I don't want to put my family into a panic mode, because I got some pretty rough people in my family, man, who don't really mind getting dirty. But I don't really want to involve them in situations, especially if this is a personal situation that somebody actually knows me personal. Now, if it's somebody who don't know me who's coming at me, I would feel some type of way. But I think the individuals that's coming at me, they know me personally. They know me very well. It's so much that I want to say right now, but I'm still getting some facts together before I bring everything to the forefront, because I think, I bit my tongue a while back, man, and I tried to just really just keep it moving, even after some lies were told and the lies were proven to be lies. And it's like, I want to just keep it moving and just, focus on my children, try to make sure that Erica is good, because she ain't getting no type of help. You guys know her situation right now. She's getting no type of assistance whatsoever. And it's been done on purpose, out of pure jealousy and out of pure spite. So I just think that the whole situation is sad. I think that it's really sad that I feel like I was forced to actually leave my home tonight and waste another $300-400 again for the second night in a row, because that money could have been well spent doing something else, paying the bill, buying groceries, doing something for one of my children, helping a family member out or something. But instead, I was put in a position where I had to leave my home once again, and I just want to say, man, thank you guys for the uplifting words in my last video. Thank you guys for the words of encouragement, man. Thank you guys, most importantly, man, for supporting my decision on what I did in that video yesterday. Because I thought a lot of you guys were going to be like, man, skip that, man. You stupid, man. Man, that girl pregnant, man. But I didn't get none of that from you guys. You guys were very, very supportive to me and her, as far as the decisions that I made. Because I believe, man, regardless what we do in life, man, we all deserve a second chance, man. God has given us all more than one chance from us all making mistakes. But just because that we make a mistake, does that mean that we got to continue to be slandered, downgraded, degraded, manipulated, stepped on, crushed, disrespected. No, it just means that we made mistakes and we gotta learn from those mistakes in order for us to continue to grow. Y'all know it took me to get shot 6 freaking times. And even after I got shot 6 times, I still didn't get it right. I'm kind of looking around me, guys, because it's like going on 3 in the morning, so I don't nobody walking behind me. It took me to get shot 6 times, and I still didn't get it right. It took me to go to prison for the 2nd time, and I still didn't get it right. When I came back home, I was still out here doing dumb stuff, man. You know, still out here doing dumb stuff, just doing dumb stuff, bro. It took me multiple times to get it right. So that just goes to let you know, the mistakes that I made, I didn't let it stop me. I didn't let those mistakes I made make me a better person. I came from going to prison to getting out of prison, getting a good job that people told me that I would never get because I was an ex-felon. I rose above all that crap. You think about that, man. Coming from street gangs to going to prison for all those freaking years, getting out of prison and getting a good job, making almost $30 freaking an hour. 15 years I busted my butt in the steel mill to where I'm at right now today, the Crier family. I went from all the way there, but I did it all through mistakes that I made so I can learn not to make the same mistakes over and over. And that's why I don't understand why some people would choose to hold someone's one mistake over them. Me and Erica done got into it so many times where she hit me on the internet a few times, you know, out of anger. You know, that just means a person really cares about you when they do stuff like that. Right or wrong, guys, right or wrong. Comment down below. When somebody does stuff like that out of anger, it just means that they genuinely do care for you. Because if they didn't really genuinely care for you, they wouldn't react the way that they act when you do certain things to make them mad. But if I was able to forgive her for multiple mistakes or multiple instances that happened, we'll call them mistakes because that's what they were. I got an apology form, and you only apologize when it's an accident or when it's a mistake. So if I was able to forgive her for multiple instances that happened on our platform, how come somebody can't forgive her for one mistake that she made? I just really want to say from the bottom of my heart, man, you know, despite the fact that I feel like I was forced out of my crib tonight, and I don't know, I'm going to go home tomorrow. I'm going to have that camera in the front door, above my front door, upgraded to see what's going on and see if we can do something about that. I may even have to do something about getting extra security around my house, more cameras installed. Remember, cameras, guys, don't stop a crime from committed. I'm sorry. A camera does not stop a crime from being committed. A camera only records it. It only shows proof of the crime. I mean, you got banks all over the world with cameras in them. The people who's robbing those banks know that there's cameras inside those banks. If those cameras not stopping that bank from getting robbed, they still robbing that damn bank. And a lot of them still getting away with it. So with that being said, having cameras installed does not stop a crime from being committed. But I tell you what, it's just kind of weird because it's like if somebody was like ringing my doorbell or knocking on my door, putting their finger over the hole, and if they know who I am, they know that there's a camera right above their head when they come to my front door. So you have to be really bold or have a lot of balls to do something like that, knowing that there's a camera. Or did the individual who did it know that that camera was down? Because I'm starting to wonder, did they know that that camera was down? Did they know that it was a vulnerable moment to mess with your boy? And that's what I'm starting to wonder. Or did they purposely know that that camera was down for them to do that? Because there is no way I'm finna pull up to somebody's spot knowing that they got surveillance. Knowing they got surveillance. Knowing they got surveillance. And pull something like that. It makes no sense to me, man. It makes no sense to me at all, bro. You know, I'm really irritated. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to grab me, maybe 2 or 3 hours sleep. It's 2:43 a.m. right now. 2:43 a.m. I'm gonna try to go back in here, jump into bed, try to get me a little bit more sleep, and I'm gonna try to get up in the morning and go home. My time don't expire until 11 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm thinking about just leaving like my luggage and stuff here in case I gotta come back. But I don't know, man. This whole situation is just crazy. You know, I've been trying to think all day, yesterday and today, trying to backtrack. Like, when did all this start and why did it all start? And the only thing I can really think of, like my same hypothesis that I keep coming up with, the same theory that I keep coming up with, is Erica's birthday was a couple days ago. And that's when I noticed some things started to intentionally happen on her birthday to hurt her. And I said, what, you know, this doesn't make sense, because if things are happen on her special day to intentionally mess up her birthday, which it clearly didn't, why are they coming after me? And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I still keep coming up with the same scenario. I don't understand, because it doesn't make sense to me. You know, it just clearly doesn't make sense why somebody would go to these lengths to keep doing this. So I made the police report yesterday. I did not get a restraining order because I could not see the plates very clear. I seen the vehicle clear as day, and I know somebody with the same exact vehicle, but I could not see the license plates to prove that it was them. Seeing the vehicle confirmed to me and my loved ones that it definitely was who I thought it was, but we did not see the occupant's face clear as day. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on what's going on, man. Shit is crazy out here, man. These streets is crazy, bro. Like I said, I hope I don't have to do something that I don't want to do. I hope I don't have to send it. You know, I hope I do not have to send it. You know, because that's the last thing I'm trying to do. You know, but I don't want somebody trying to take me from my family. You know, again, I'm a family man. I have family who love me. I have children who love me and that I love very dearly. And I'm just not, like I said, I'm not gonna take no chances. So, the individuals who's watching this video, you know, who's doing this stuff, parking up the street from my house, if it's the same people that's parking up the street from my house, stalking me and stuff, and if it's the same individuals beating on my door and stuff, I want y'all to see this video. I hope that y'all see this video. I hope that y'all see this and understand the position that you guys are putting me in. You guys are putting me in a position to absolutely protect myself by all means. And for this to happen right after I dropped a video yesterday, obviously the individuals are watching my every move. And they're watching my videos to see what I'm saying. But the truth will come out. The truth will come out. Listen, guys, I'm getting really tired, and this wind is starting to pick up out here, man. But I love you guys. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on what's going on if this BS continues to happen, man. Thank you to all my loved ones, friends, and family who's reached out to me about the situation, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this video off. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.